Whether you're new to running or you're old hat, you may have something lingering at the back of your mind. Something that has been aching at your mind for quite a while and you're just not sure if you qualify. And that is, are you really a runner? I'm Jesse Funk. This is a show I call Runner's High, where we talk about everything running. So if you like running, you should subscribe, hit that button over there on the screen, stick around for more episodes every Tuesday and Thursday. Now, I think you can tell because I have a show called Runner's High that I consider myself a runner. There's a lot of other things I can consider myself as well, and there's one important thing you have to do to consider yourself a runner and really give yourself that label. And it's not if you own running stuff like this stick or have spikes or look at, say, the snowstorm outside that's going on right now and go, I'll run in that. None of those things really apply. What's important is that the one thing you do is say, I'm a runner. Internally. You don't have to say it out loud to anybody, though maybe that can be affirming. All you have to do is say that internally, and you've made it. It's about validation, right? There's all these listicles about you're only a real runner if. Let me pull some of these up. Some of these are absolutely ridiculous. It's like you're only a real runner if you scoff at the cost of a movie, yet you'll spend $40 on a race. Well, I guess that's a hallmark of being a runner, but what if I don't go to races? Does that mean I'm not a runner now? No. It doesn't have to do with these externalities and all of these other things that you use as a sign of validation. That validation that you are this thing that you want to be, especially in this case, only comes from you. This conversation came to a head when I was talking to a guest on the Smart Athlete Podcast, another show I do here on this channel. So if you like cool people, again, subscribe. I was speaking with Sherry Donahue, who is a self-described back-of-the-pack, cutoff chasing ultramarathoner. Her goal is not to be on the podium. Her goal is often not even to be in the mix. It's to get past the cutoff time and earn that belt buckle or earn that award for finishing the race before the final cutoff. And if you read her story, again, check out that episode. I'm going to link to that at the end of this video, so check out her episode, my conversation with her story on her own website. Her story about herself is a bit comical because she didn't grow up running. She's, stockier built. She grew up more as like a strength kind of person on a farm, thinking like, you don't run for fun. Yet here she is. And she finds herself calling herself a runner because she put in enough time and did enough things that eventually, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, she allowed herself that validation. Oh, I am a runner. I am a runner now. This is something that I do, something that I am. But the point with Sherry is that it took her time to kind of get past that own self-blockage of, I'm not a runner. I couldn't be a runner. I don't look like a runner. I don't sound like a runner. I don't run at the front. I don't chase podiums. I don't do any of these things that I think is what a runner does. But the truth is that we all come in lots of different shapes, sizes, forms, and speeds. And that has nothing to do with whether you're a runner or not. So I'll conclude my relatively short video today by saying, whether you're thinking about whether you're a runner or any other thing that involves your identity, the story you tell yourself about who you are, I want you to think about, is this simply a matter of finding externalities to validate myself? Or can I allow myself to say, no, I do belong, and let those blockages inside of yourself fall by the wayside? If you have any questions for me, you want to know more about running and the specifics of training, mental blocks, I love talking about that kind of stuff, anything, please leave them down in the comments below. I'd love to make a video for you. And as mentioned, That episode of the Smart Athlete podcast with Sherry is going to be popping up on the screen here shortly. Please go check that out. She's a very amazing woman and has a great story and great mindset to share with you. I'll see you next time on the next episode of Runner's High.